Let's start off with Bob Woodward. He's having another crack at Donald Trump. He's got another book. Well, it was only about 2 years ago since he did his last one, I think. But what's he lining up this time?
Yeah, that's right. But it's Bob's second book, obviously the famed Watergate author, usually very well sourced. But this time he's got a couple of aspects that he's going on. The thing that's making news here is that Bob Woodward spoke to Donald Trump in early February, in which Trump said to Woodward that the coronavirus was deadly and was a big thing. And at that same time, Donald Trump was going to his daily briefing saying it's no worse than the flu. Now, this has caused a huge kerfuffle over here in Washington today. Donald Trump has come out and the Republicans have come out and said, no, this is exactly what a leader should do. He was doing it to not cause panic. He was downplaying the virus just so Wall Street wouldn't crash, so that people wouldn't get upset on a mass scale. The Democrats, Joe Biden, has come and said this is a life and death lie that the president told Americans. So this is the way this debate is being framed, but it's a pretty hot one over here at the moment, Pete.
Yeah, and what else in the book, Cam? I mean, there's references to Jim Mattis as well.
Yeah, the former Defence Secretary, Jim Mattis, it speaks of how Mattis, when he got disenchanted with Donald Trump, went around to the intelligence chiefs and basically said, listen, is it time for collective action against this guy? We think he's dangerous. We think he's unfit. So that's another juicy aspect of it. There's also some interesting stuff about North Korea, Pete, Trump's interactions with Kim Jong-un, where Kim Jong-un says some colourful things about how he writes letters to Donald Trump, and he wrote a letter to the president saying that he wants to meet again and have a fantasy type of meeting with him, like very colourful North Korean language. It's quite interesting stuff. Look, this has only just come out in the last few hours, and so there'll be a lot more revelations, I suspect, over the next 2 or 3 days. But, you know, all of this is very much in the context, Pete, of course, because of the timing with the election campaign. So every single thing that Woodward comes up with is going to be pretty hotly contested.
Well, he's pretty well connected, isn't he, Woodward? I mean, we spoke about his last book. I read that. A Fear, I think, is what it was called. A couple of years ago, I think that came out, and a lot of revelations in that. I mean, just for the folks who are watching who don't know, I mean, he's a well-known journalist and obviously has pretty good contacts.
He does. This book is called Rage. Interestingly, the first book, he asked to get an interview with Trump, a fact which the White House denied, but, you know, that went against him. And so this time, Woodward has actually had 18 separate interviews with the president. So
wow.
He's got him on tape and everything. It's obviously all very upfront, so Trump's not denying anything he said to Woodward. But certainly, you know, with the extracts, you've actually got the tapes. You can listen to the president talking to Woodward. So this is very upfront stuff,
okay.
You know.
When does that come out,
It's really interesting. It comes out officially on Tuesday. That's Wednesday Australian time, and sorry, that's Monday Australian time.
Yeah.
But you know, basically, it's going to be it's being extracted, of course, in the Washington Post, which was Woodward's paper,
sure.
And so that we're just seeing the first taste of it right now.
Okay. Meanwhile, Donald Trump has revealed an expanded list of Supreme Court justice candidates.
Yeah, again, this is really part of the election campaign heating up now. Donald Trump's put an expanded list of potential justices for the Supreme Court. You know, should he get elected? Should there be vacancies that come up? You know, this is something that he's done before, and it's just part of really, really cranking it up. So that's what we're seeing right now. Joe Biden is flying everywhere. He's in Michigan today. He's in Pennsylvania. So Biden is well and truly out of the basement, and Donald Trump is well and truly on the warpath. So it's game on.